Assalamualaikum and very good day. We are from Group 5 Section 3. We will present lab demonstration from topic Projectile. First and foremost, let me introduce our team member. First, me, Muhammad Luqman Hakim bin Abdul Aziz, matrix number AA211045. Second, Muhammad Irfan Zakri Rawiani, AA211061. Muhammad Qayyum Haikal Izwandi bin Muhammad Zirahim, AA210363, and Muhammad Saifuddin bin Ahmad Karohi, AA211411.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Irfan Zakri. I'm going to start with objective. The first objective for this experiment is to grasp the concept of projectile motion. Second, to determine the ball initial speed of the ball. Third, to determine the relationship between inflated angle and projectile range. Fourth, to learn the factor that causing the parabolic motion. And lastly, to understand the definition of a projectile and the application of the concept of force and inertia. Thank you. Now I'm going to continue about the observation that we get from this experiment. Based on the experiment, the distance between the data A and data B are different. It is because the angle of the ball launch different. If the velocity is the same, but the angle is increased, so the distance of the ball length increase. The maximum distance of the length can reach at 45 degrees. When the angle over 45 degrees, the distance will reduce. Based on the data, either data A or data B, the data of the each triad is same or have a difference between 0.005 meter. So we know that the data are precise. In this experiment, the manipulated variable is the degree of the launcher. The responding variable is the distance between the platform and the ball we land. Thank you. That's all from me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Saifuddin bin Ahmad Kawahi, and today I will present about apparatus of this experiment. So, first apparatus that we use is the white paper. The function of white paper is to have an impression of the metal ball from the carbon paper to measure the distance. And second is meter stick. Function of meter stick is to measure a distance between the metal ball lens with projectile launcher. And the third is plumb bob and string. The function is to establish a vertical datum. And the fourth is the carbon paper. The function is to leave an impression on the white paper to detect the landing of the metal ball. And the fifth is sticky tape. The function is to stick a white paper on the table. And the last is projectile launcher and metal ball. The function is serve to throw a metal ball from the projectile launcher. So that's it for me. Thank you.
So guys, ni kita nak buat eksperimen launcher. And untuk first speed kita tengok jarak berapa boleh pergi dengan keadaan mendata ataupun arti kata lain 180 darjah dia menegak. Okay? Tengok. So 1, 2.
Next, I will present about the results. So, for data part A, we need to determine the initial horizontal speed of the ball. For vertical distance, we get 0.27 meter. For horizontal distance to edge of paper, we get 0.613 meter. And then we calculate the time of flight and we get 0.235 seconds. And the initial speed is 2.864 meter per second. For data part B, we need to predict the range of a ball shot at an angle. So, for vertical distance, we get 0.29 meter. For horizontal distance to edge of paper, we get 0.93 meter. and then we calculate the time of flight and we get 0.43 seconds, and we predict the range of part B is 1.067 meter. Table 2 shown the data for part A and part B that we get for the projectile experiment. For data part A, we measure the distance based on number of trial. That number of trial 1, we get the distance is 0.67 meter. For number of trial 2, uh, increase to 0.674 meter. Number of trial 3, 0.672 meter. Number of trial 4, 0.674 meter, and number of trial 5, 0.674 meter. The average is 0.673 meter, and total distance for distance data A is 3.364 meter. For data B, we measure the distance for number of trial 1, we get 1.032 meter. For number of trial 2, we get 1.030 meter. For number of trial 3, we get 1.031 meter. Number of trial 4, we get 1.030 meter. And number of trial 5, we get 1.032 meter, and the average is 1.031 meter. Total distance for data B is 5.155 meter. That's all for the results. Thank you. In conclusion, as a result, we were able to investigate projectile velocity by measuring the distance traveled by an object shot from various angles in this lab. The findings shed light on how projectile speed is affected by the angle at which the object is discharged. The angle that has offered the most distance, according to our research, is 45 degrees. For suggestion, the first suggestion we have is to keep the carbon tape steady for precise measurements. Aside from that, the launching machine could be operated by simply one person to eliminate the disparities between two people. Only one person should be in charge of air pressure control for the same reason as before. Finally, the distance should be measured by only one person. I want to thank all of you for the attention given to our presentation. Last but not least, we hope that our project would receive positive feedback from the lecturer.